Hello, what's up? We got a new video series. It's called Square by Square. It's like Backstreet Boys step by step, except it's square by square. So, very simple concept. I got 8 squares here of my personal collection, and I'm gonna take you through each square video by video. I've been collecting records for 10 years at this point, which is crazy. The past couple months, I've recently moved, so I've taken a lot of time to really condense my collection, make sure I got what I want. So 3 Chairs 3, all right? This is Rick White, Theo Parrish, Moody Man under the Kenny Dixon Jr., Alias, and Malik Pittman. I was gonna say Malik. But anyway, this is a classic album in every sense. This is Detroit techno, Detroit house, early 2000s. I believe it came out 2002. Yeah.
Brooklyn.
This has been a huge grail for me for a long time. I've never seen a copy in person. It was just already expensive because it's a triple LP. So recently, early this year, they repressed all their LPs, all their singles, merch as well too. So 2025 repress of 3 Chairs 3, which is crazy. It's still available on the Sound Signature Bandcamp. I would highly recommend picking up a copy. There's also some copies on Discogs from local record stores if there's something closer to you. I picked up a copy from Invisible City in Toronto. When you get into this, when you're deep in it, Blackbone Waltz, you're like at the halfway point, like you're gone. You are not worrying about anything else other than this music. So I couldn't imagine a better first record in my collection other than 3 Chairs 3. This is gonna be a fun video. We got Abba, The Visitors. I was never much of an Abba fan. Growing up, my babysitter's house, they had the Abba greatest hits. I just thought Abba was like theater music, you know? So I kind of didn't really like it. It is like theatery like music, but I've come around to stuff like that. You know, you grow up and you realize what the real shit is.
You know what it is.
ABBA's some real shit for sure, man. We got The Best of 7G by A.G. Cook. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. A.G. Cook's debut album was called 7G. It was 7 discs, and they all had a different focus. So one was like guitar, one was vocals. I was not ready for it at the time. I was excited. I wanted to really like it. I knew A.G. Cook was special. I knew about PC music. Fast forward last summer, and this record I think is really, really special. I've grown to be a huge A.G. Cook fan. His first release on his new label was Britpop. This is the Britpop box set. I've also shown this before. This is one of the craziest things in my collection. I was out looking for this thing like a turkey vulture. Ahmad Jamal, Albert Ayler, live at Greenwich Village, Alexander O'Neill, Hearsay. I was listening to this morning. This is some cheap heat right here. You can get this for $8. The production on this album is like everything you would ever want, honestly. When you're first getting into kind of music like this, I think it's really easy to get caught up in the songwriting because you're like, man, that's really cheesy, or that's really... The production just makes up for everything, and then once you're in it, it's over. And the chorus on Criticize, The Party's Over, Sunshine, Crying Overtime. Amazing. It's also really cool to own Alexander O'Neill albums. So, okay, next up we got my Alice Coltrane collection.
Yes, sir.
First one we got is a Monastic Trio. My favorite song is I Wanna See You. This is a 72 press. Ptah the El Daoud. This is the Verve by Request series, pressed by Third Man. I was really sad when this came out because it's in a standard sleeve. Unknown if it's from the master tapes. Third Man pressed it. I was like, oh, I just want like a nice reissue because an original is just unfeasible. But it sounds phenomenal. And Ken McAuliffe on YouTube, great vinyl YouTuber, he put a video out on this and he was saying this is probably the closest record he's ever sounded that's ever sounded to an original. Journey and Satchidananda. This is the acoustic sounds, Verve by Acoustic Sounds, Verve by... Yep, it's the nice one. World Galaxy by Alice Coltrane. It's my favorite. I love the artwork. I listened to this for the first time while taking a really long drive to a cottage, and I fell asleep, and it was the best nap I've ever had in my life. So I'm not gonna try to pronounce this. Maybe I will. Radha. Yep, there you go. Alphonso Johnson, Moonshadows. Next up, Alvvays LPs. Really big band for me personally. I got this copy of their debut back in 2014. It's probably the record I listened to like the most consistently over time. I got the reissue here. This is the remastered expanded edition on this little cloudy one here. Antisocialites. This is a phenomenal sophomore record. This is how you do it. What more you want? This is one of the greatest bands to ever do it. Andy Shauf, The Party, signed by the boy. If you're into singer-songwriter music, I think this needs to be at the top of your list. Like if you like Sufjan Stevens and shit like that, like this should be at the top of your list. This is my favorite Aphex Twin album. Aretha Franklin, Arm & Hammer Shrines. This is the cool tiger print reissue. I think Lucid, it sounds so good on this album. Features are great. The production's great. Billy Woods come in like, we say like,
Lord help me, I feel like the RZA.
man. Quelle Chris has got one of the best features on the album when he comes in with that like,
I slip, I slide, I lift, I maneuver, I ride, I whip.
I slip, I slide. We got a couple more here. My Arthur Russell collection. It's small. I'd have them all if I could. Tower of Meaning. This is the Audica reissue. This is the greatest album of all time. World of Echo by Arthur Russell is the greatest album of all time in my opinion. There's no record that sounds like this. If it tries to sound like this, it does not go to the same heights as this record. It's unique. It's one of a kind. It's beautiful. It gives me the highest point of feeling that I've ever felt in music. When I first heard it, I was like, where's the beat? Where's the beat? The second one is Love Is Overtaking Me by Arthur Russell. I've grown to fall in love with this album. It's the greatest archival release ever. The sequencing, the tracks that they chose is just like, it's magic. They got Astrid Gilberto, Canadian mono original, Pet Sounds, Beach Boys. This is the 45 RPM acoustic productions. It's a tank of a pressing. All right, we got 3 left. My Beach House selections. Depression Cherry. When you put this on, those first 3 songs, you're like, holy shit, like this is the fucking best. And then strangely enough, I also have the B-sides and rarities. The Beatles White Album. This is the 2018 remix done by Giles Martin. I don't want to take this out, it's huge. Basically, to give you a little history of this album, Beatles rock band came out, and that's what got me into the Beatles. That's the first Square by Square. I hope you enjoyed if you made it this far. Let me know what's up. If you want to see anything or know anything or ask anything, do it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.